Guys, what a crazy, crazy match. Everyone had basically counted Pandemic Legion out, thinking that they were too fatigued, thinking that all these matches throughout the day, first loss against Hydra yesterday and loss against Hydra today had knocked them out, but they were certainly proven wrong, and all of a sudden, PL blasts this wide open. What the hey?
Batman?
Comeback story of the century, man.
Well,
This
not
is-
yet.
Well, don't call it a
No,
comeback.
I'm going to call it a comeback right now.
All right, all
I'm
right.
pretty sure Pandemic Legion, after they win that match, Hydra's not even going to show up. They're going to send some T1 haulers to the next match. They've had their spirit broken.
Peel pull out the dog with football helmet for that one.
I think so. But air.
Air Bud. The movie is called Air Bud.
But air.
He
Bud.
doesn't wear.
We have copyright to
He
consider.
doesn't wear a helmet until Air Bud 3 Wide Retriever. The first movie is about a dog playing basketball.
Why
He
do you
never
know
wears a
so
helmet.
much about dogs playing sports?
I know a lot about canines in general.
Oh.
Brent, you're back.
I am back. Yes, I had to fly to China, but now I'm back.
All right, well, it's good to have you back. That's a very quick flight.
It was a very quick flight. It was actually teleportation, but
That is very quick.
I'm NDA'd. I can't go into it.
All right, fair enough. So you've, of course, been watching the matches. What do you think?
Second match was pretty predictable. Well, I guess it's a first. It was pretty predictable. When I saw the setups land on field, I even said it yesterday that the Proteus Drestia comp would just fall apart under a heavy sentry team, and it did. This match, I'm not really sure why they went. I didn't actually catch bans. I'll give you that, but I'm not sure why they brought Myrmidons, and I don't know. They have different setups that they could have run there that I think would have been a lot more
I think
successful.
the bands were Gila Ishtars with PL band, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
So
Yep.
that explains a little why they brought the Myrmidons.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, a good rush setup, or maybe not rush, but a Sleipnir base setup could actually beat a non-Tinker Dami setup pretty easily. So.
I'm almost certain they brought the Myrmidons because PL earlier brought the Myrmidons, and Hydra really, really wants to kill PL with their own fleets.
No, they've got 2 more matches to do it, right?
Yep.
They've already, so we did say that Hydra could just kind of wait and see what happens. But
I think, actually, we were saying PL needs to bring out something crazy. If Hydra gets forced into a corner into a 2-2 series, with the final match being for all the dollars, Hydra will probably bring out the craziest set we've ever seen.
Yeah, I think so too.
All right, be careful, viewers. You might actually go blind when you see it.
Yes.
well, I mean, with every match that PL wins, they gain momentum. Right now, they're feeling better now. They're okay. We're back in this right now. We can just win the next one, and from there it's all even. And Hydra, meanwhile, is going, oh wait, maybe they're not feeling too bad about that yet, but they drop another one, and suddenly their backs are to the wall. I don't know.
They got a pretty good amount of room, and you got to remember that Gobbins is perpetually just angry and sad, and I don't think that. I think that the morale on Hydra is probably still okay. I mean, they brought a setup that wasn't even their own, and was like, well, we'll see how this works. It didn't.
Right,
It didn't work.
Pandemic Legion's morale is better now than it was
Yeah.
5
Yeah,
minutes
I
ago.
think so too. I think that some of those droopy faces are probably looking up a little bit now because
Did they turn their frowns upside down?
they turn their frowns upside down. But so, Dominixes aren't, and we were talking about it, Dominixes aren't banned. PL will probably bring something out like that. Hydra must surely have made, they're smart. I'm some fat guy, and I was thinking it. So they must surely have.
I was kind of surprised not to see Hydra bring out a Dami comp when they were banned. It's like we've seen them field it before and know they're effective with it, and it's a strong comp. They know they're probably going to see it from Pandemic Legion. Maybe they didn't feel like they could beat
They
it.
didn't bring Dominix's there because if they bring their Dominix setup and they come up against a Turtle Dami setup, they're just going to lose. So they would rather come with something that's going to have a higher drone alpha. That way they can get through the secondary on a Dami Tinker, and that's probably what they thought they were going to see there.
Yeah.
Since
Well, and it
Dami's
seemed
around.
like maybe it was a bait taint Guardian. They tried. They had Tin King and a half armor, and then it just kind of stopped taking damage. It was like they could not break that Guardian in any sort of time. And by the time
Faffy Waffy special maybe.
Yep.
Yeah.
May have offline some reps, online some tank mods, and show Hydra who's boss.
Well, Pandemic Legion is definitely boss now. They are going to win this tournament. Please stay tuned.
Yeah.
And Shadu was certainly surprised when he started repping. It was a little bit quiet, and all of a sudden, he's repping, and
I don't think it was quiet at any point during that match.
I don't think so. It was an exciting match.
We do have
Yeah.
paramedics on standby in case this continues, in case Shadu keels over back there.
Maybe this is a tactical move by Hydra Reloaded. They've been paid off to eliminate one of Pandemic Legion's best backseat FCs by giving Shadu a heart attack. Just keep having this go to 5 matches. They don't know if he'll be able to take it.
That may be the case. All right, so let's talk a little bit about the bans, because I've just gotten the match 3 bans. So Hydra Reloaded have learned their lesson and banned the Dominics and the Oniros, which is
Okay. Well, do we have the other bands? Or is
yeah,
that it?
we do. We
Okay,
have
you
it.
just want our impressions on that
Kind of,
set.
yeah.
Okay. Dominic's. Okay, so they're not afraid of low DPS setups this time around, and getting rid of the Oniros is a bit odd because they just brought a Guardian. So I'm not sure what they're going for there.
No. All right, so PL have banned the Myrmidon
Okay.
and gone back to the Cambion ban.
Okay.
Myrmidon Cambion. Okay, so they don't want Hydra to bring the 17 Sentry Hole comp with
Yes.
the Myrmidon for
Yes.
links. And Cambions.
Is that just strong ship don't want to face?
No, I think that it's more targeted than
All
that.
right.
I think they say, okay, we don't want to see Cambions, and we think that if we ban Cambions, it eliminates comps that we've seen you bring Cambions with, but you can replace them with Hawks, they're just not nearly as effective. So they're maybe not afraid of the comps themselves, but they are. So yeah, I guess you're right. It's just a strong ship. It's going to make it a lot easier if they bring those comps and have to replace it with Harpies or Hawks.
Now I'm thinking maybe the PL bans, particularly the ban on the Myrmidon, says, we've seen your Executor ban, or your, was it the Oniros ban? You've seen your Oniros ban. Oniros and Myrmidon both really make it difficult to run this fast kitey drone setup. You're not going to really run that with a Guardian because the Guardian is just so much easier to catch.
Yep.
It's just a big problem for that sort of setup.
Guys, we have to go to a commercial break.
Okay.
There's probably going to be all kinds of interesting ads, and then we're going to come back and we are going to talk to the guy in charge of Eve Down Under, which is where we're sending CCP Fossey, and we'll be right back after these commercials.